Hi, boys and girls. We are going to be looking at the worksheet for Thursday. So if you have not done the worksheet yet, please do the worksheet and then come back to the video. We're going to take a look at number 1 here. It wants us to use the number line shown. What is the equivalent fraction to 8/8? So if we remember from what we learned about fractions on a number line, we have to count the dashes starting with the first jump. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are in eighths. So the very first fraction here would be 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, and this would be 8/8. So then if we take a look at the other fraction line, let's start our first jump. We have 1, 2. So these are going to be in halves. So here this is going to be 1/2, and here this is going to be 2/2. And this is the fraction that's equivalent with 8/8, the one that we circled. So our answer would be 2/2. Let me put that right here. So it'd be 2/2. All right, let's look at the next one. They want to know which fraction is equivalent to 2/3. So let's count. We have 1, 2, 3. So these are our thirds. So from here to here, we have 1/3. From here to here, we have 2/3. So that's our 2/3. This is the line that we're going to be looking at to see what is equivalent. So let's go straight down here. This is going to be the line that we're looking at to see which fraction is it that's equivalent to 2/3. So let's do our hops and see what our denominator is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are going to be in sixths. So we have 1/6, 2/6, 3/6. We have 4/6. So 4/6 is our equivalent fraction there. All right, let's take a look at number 3. Using the number line shown, what is the equivalent fraction to 2/8? So this is in eighths. So we're going to be looking for 2/8. So we have 1/8, 2/8. So this is the line that we're going to be looking at the equivalent of, which means we're going to go straight down. This is the one that's equal to it. So let's count these. We have 1, 2, 3, and this one over here should kind of be the end and have 4, but that's okay. So we're going to look at the fourths. And we're going to say this is from here to here, that would be 1/4. Okay, so that's 1 out of those 4 lines. I'm not quite sure why this one's cut off and it doesn't have a 1. That's really, really odd. All right. Let's look at number 4. Using the number line shown, what is the equivalent fraction to 2/4? So we need to find 2/4 on our line. So we have 1/4, we have 2/4. So here's our line that we're going to be looking for the equivalent of. Go straight down. And now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are going to be in eighths. So this is 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, and 4/8. So all the way to here would be, sorry, I should have done the lines, 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, and then we have 4/8 for our equivalent fraction there on a number line. All right, let me clear these out so we can do the rest. All right. So we're looking at 6/6. So that's going to be the very last one, right? Because we know 6/6 is 1. So that's going to be this one right here. So we're going to be looking at the fraction that is equivalent to that. So we have 1, 2, 3. So these are going to be in thirds. So this is 1/3, 2/3, and 3/3. So 3 out of 3 is equivalent to 6 out of 6. Now this one is in fourths. So they want to know about 3/4. So we're going to look and we're going to say 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4. So now let's look and see what the line is that coincides with that 3/4, and it's right there. So let's count these to see what our denominator is. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So these are going to be in eighths, okay? So these are going to be in eighths. So let's see. We have 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, and we have 6/8. So 6/8 is going to be our equivalent fraction on this number line. Let's go down here. Get my arrow back. All right. So this one's in fourths. They're looking for 2/4, 1/4, 2/4. Let's look and see right here what's equivalent. Let's count our lines. 1, 2. So this is going to be in halves. So we have 1/2. That's going to be our equivalent fraction there. All right, and this one's in halves. So they want to know 1/2, what's equivalent to that. So let's go down here to our line that's in the same place. Now we need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The end over here would be 8. I'm not sure why, again, they don't have the end there, but these are going to be in eighths now. So let's check and see. We have 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8. So the equivalent fraction here would have been 4/8. Okay, if you're still not understanding it, please go back, watch the videos. Of course, we're going to be doing these on our Zooms as well. So, and I'll also have a Kahoot for you guys to do, and possibly a prep dog and an online quiz. Okay, see you guys in class tomorrow.